Hmm. This is- that's the other one.
Let's go. First one.
Good evening, Your Honor. This is Jail. Let me know if when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, thank you. So we're gonna go off the list.
You gonna what now?
We're gonna go off the list.
Okay.
Your Honor, this was the Spanish interpreter. Just wanted to let you know that I'm also on the line.
All right. Thank you.
Hot, isn't it? Yeah. I told them I've had issues with it and they were supposed to come get it.
Has it been running or is it just in
No,
standby?
it was on charger
Oh, yeah, shouldn't get that on the charger.
and it dies really quick. And I told them about it.
Yeah, you need new ones.
Hello. What's your name?
Greg Sheffield.
Thank you. Mr. Sheffield, you have a warrant out of Upper Corridor Justice Court on a charge of paraphernalia listing a bond of $1,479. This is there. Let's see. And you're being held on a probation violation. It's like,
Correct.
I'm gonna reduce that Copper Corridor a bond to 1,000. Your next review date is September 15th at 10:30. Okay, I believe that's it. You're excused.
Yes.
Hello, what is your name?
Molina.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Molina, you have an arrest warrant out of Pima County Superior Court on a unlawful use of means of transportation charge listing a $15,000 bond. State is actually recommending a $500 bond. We'll hear from, we'll hear from the defense.
Your Honor, no objection to a $500 bond.
Okay, 500. No contact with the alleged victim. Stay away from the incident location. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, and don't possess any firearms or other weapons. The county public defender is appointed. September 5th at 1:30 is your court date. And you are excused. Pretrial services supervision if the bond is posted. That's it? Hello, what is your name?
Jennifer Hay.
Reporting the 101 5 94 207. Celebration.
So be working. Should try to get on. I think that's.
Okay, you have a new charge of trespassing. Don't go back to the incident location, no contact with the alleged victim, $200 bond, Attorney Brent Cicero is appointed to represent you. You're going to be seen on Tuesday at 1:00 p.m. And then you have a warrant on a drug paraphernalia listing a bond of $50. Same date, bond is set at $50. Brent Cicero represents you. You're excused.
What do you think? How long are you here? So you all help it out. Or you stay after the next one.
All I did is stand by, so everyone has to get checked for the purchase.
Fine. So you're going with this today's week.
Hello, what's your name?
Speak Dixon.
Okay, Ms. Dixon, you were charged back on 4th of this year with,
I'm sorry.
you were charged with criminal trespass back on April 4th. You failed to appear a couple of different times on that. You were charged with disorderly conduct. This was March 20th of 2022. You never appeared on that one. You were charged with harassment, domestic violence harassment by communications. And that's in warrant status. Your last, you failed to appear more than once on that one.
Sergeant.
And
Thank you,
then May of 2019, disorderly conduct. Looks like you never appeared on that one either. So bond is set in the amount of 500. Don't go back to the incident locations. Don't have any contact with the alleged victims, then don't commit any acts of domestic violence. We'll enter not guilty pleas on all of your charges and appoint the city public defender to represent you. $500 bond. Video review is September 9th at 1:45. If you bond out before then and are able to get to court on your own, do so September 29th at 2:30. You're excused.
Elsa.
All of this.
Good work, thank you. Also, put that one up here, right? Thanks.
Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Up here, and
Hello, what's your name?
Hello,
I'm sorry, say again?
Nathaniel Epanet.
Thank you. So you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm gonna order that you not to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't go back to the location of the alleged incident. Enter a plea of not guilty. You are being held on a probation matter, so you're gonna remain in jail even though I'm releasing you on this misdemeanor. I am going to appoint the city public defender to represent you. There will be what is called a non-transport review hearing on October 31st at 9:30. That means that your attorney will be in court in Tucson City Court representing you, even though you will not be brought to the court yourself. Someone from the public defender's office will be in touch with you. You're excused, sir. Hello, what is your name?
Fernando Mendoza.
Mr. Mendoza, you have a case from 2023, domestic violence case that you've been previously seen on. Your previous conditions of release on that matter remain in effect. You also have another case in 2024, under 21 liquor and body. And I think you've been seen on that one as well before. Your previous conditions of release remain in effect, except because of your failures to appear. I'm going to hold you on a $250 bond. City public defender is appointed. Video review is scheduled for September 9th at 1:45. If it's determined by the assigned judge and the attorneys, it's more expedient to set a non-transport review or to release you. September 29th, 2:30 would be your in-person date. You're excused.
I can postpone.
Yeah.
But I can call somebody if they didn't know that or something.
Hey, no, he just talked about it. Please.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Justin Kalau.
Okay. All right, you're charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault, temporary disfigurement, domestic violence, aggravated assault, impeding airway, and 2 counts of domestic violence, kidnapping. I'm going to order that you not commit any acts of domestic violence, you not to possess any alcohol or illegal drugs. No firearms or other weapons. Don't have contact of any kind with Barbara Cade or Emily Gulao, and stay away.
Emilia?
And stay away from. Excuse me?
I said, sorry, I said Emilia. I was just clarifying that's what it was, Emilia Kalau.
Amelia, that is correct.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
And don't go to Ms. Cade's and Ms. Gulao's home, and don't go to Ms. Cade's workplace and your daughter's school. The state is recommending that I hold you on a $30,000 bond. And I will hear from the defense.
Your Honor, he is a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. He has no prior felony convictions. He's a 1 on the FTA and the NCA scale. So due to his lack of felony history and low risk scores, I'd ask that you set the bond in this matter at $5,000.
Having read the probable cause statement and the other document that was sent to me, I believe that $30,000 is a minimum amount. I will impose that. The public defender is appointed, and September 9th at 1:30 is the next court date. You get a, by the way, at whatever time you are released, you get a one-time only return visit with a police escort to get your belongings. You're excused.
Yeah.
Good evening. What's your name?
Marshall Massey.
You have several pending matters in Tucson City Court, ranging from drug paraphernalia, trespassing charges, and soliciting, and also ranging in times from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2023, 2024, and one case from, no, 3 cases from 2025. The ones that you have not previously been seen on: soliciting from May 22nd, failure to appear, and for not guilty plea, criminal trespass, and possession of drug paraphernalia, failure to appear from May of 2025, not guilty plea, criminal trespass from August 22nd, not guilty. Failure to comply with the court order, trespassing, and drug paraphernalia. And this one is from June 30th of this year. Okay, this is one from October of 2024. Trespassing, failure to appear, not guilty plea on that one. Trespassing, failure to appear also from October 24, not guilty on that one. And you're on probation for several other cases. Disorderly conduct, paraphernalia, trespassing, more trespassings. Let's see. I think these other cases are the ones you're on probation for. Okay. All right. You were previously represented by the city public defender. Bond is set in the amount of $350. Public defender is reappointed. The video review is September 8th at 1:45. If you bond out in person, court date would be October 3rd at 1:30. All previous conditions of release and probation remain in effect. You're excused. Hello, what is your name?
Julian Arabio.
All right. So you're charged with disorderly conduct with a dangerous instrument, 4 counts, as well as burglary in the 3rd degree. So I'm going to order no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or other weapons. Don't have contact with any of the alleged victims. Stay away from their homes and workplaces. The county attorney is requesting that I hold you on a $5,000 bond. We'll hear from defense counsel.
Resident of Arizona and has ties to the community. He doesn't have any prior felony convictions. He's also currently unemployed and not able to post a $5,000 bond. Given the lack of felony history, I'd ask that you consider releasing him to pretrial services. If the court intends to impose a bond, I'd ask that it be $3,000.
All right, thank you. We will hear from the county attorney.
Your Honor, I think he's already demonstrated the fact that he's not going to be cooperative by his interaction with police and with pretrial services today. The police found 2 knives on him, and he is essentially terrified for victims.
Okay, thank you. $5,000 bond. Next court date is September 9th at 1:30. The public defender is appointed. You're excused, sir. Hello, what's your name?
Dustin Barnes.
Mr. Barnes, you were charged with 2nd-degree burglary. We're going to order no alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't have any contact with the alleged victim. Stay away from the incident location. Don't possess any firearms or other weapons. The state is recommending a $5,000 bond. We'll hear from defense counsel.
Your Honor, he is a lifelong resident of Arizona and has ties to the community. He's unemployed and not able to post any significant amount of bond. He also has no prior felony convictions. I would ask that the court consider releasing him. If the court intends to impose a bond, I'd ask that it be $3,000.
All right, thank you. We'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, the defendant in this incident was alleged to have started coming at one of the victims until that victim had a firearm to protect himself, and then he fled. So I am concerned as to why this defendant was entering a property that he had no right to be at and stealing items from that property.
All false.
Okay. $5,000 bond, September 9th, 1:30 is your next court date, sir. Public defender appointed, you're excused. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Joe Rico Castro, yeah. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Okay, one moment. Okay, you have several matters, sir. Excuse me. See here. You have an arrest warrant out of Pima County Superior Court. Charge listed as dangerous drug, and $500 bond is what is listed on this warrant. That's what the county attorney is recommending as well. Any objection?
No.
Okay, $500 bond. September 5th, 1:30. Don't have possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, and don't go back to the incident location. And public defender on that one. And then you have a warrant out of Pima County Justice Court on a trespassing charge. And that one was a bond of 300. You have another warrant out of Justice Court on another trespassing charge, also listing a bond of 300. Actually, I'm gonna release you on those. Your next court date is September 9th at 9:30. That will likely change at some point. Let's see, September 9th, 9:30. Okay. It's approved. September 9th. It's approved. You have a new charge. You have a new charge of misdemeanor trespass, also in Justice Court. And this one is from today. Don't go back to the incident location. No contact with the alleged victim. No alcohol or illegal drugs. That case is also September 9th. At 9:30. And the last item is Tucson City Court. You were cited back on May 7th with possession of paraphernalia. You failed to appear. No contact with victims. Stay away from the, well, there's no victim. Stay away from the incident location. No alcohol or illegal drugs. We'll note the felony matter that you're being held on. And you're released on this Tucson City Court misdemeanor. I'm still appointing the city public defender to represent you, and we're going to set a non-transport review hearing October 31st, 9 o'clock. And this is close. NTR. Non-transport means you will not be brought to the courthouse, but your city public defender will be there representing you.
Thank you.
You're excused.
Thank you. Dominic, right?
Shoulders. And this one is yours. Hello, what's your name?
Al Balls, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, you're charged with aggravated driving under the influence. I'm going to order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Do not drive without a valid license. The state is recommending that I hold you on a $20,000 bond. I did note some previous DUIs. We'll hear from the defense.
Your Honor, she's lived in Tucson for a year and has ties to the community. She's in school. She's a 2 on the FTA and the NCA scale. Pretrial services also spoke to her partner, who confirmed that they have housing and transportation to court. So I would ask that you set the bond in this case at $5,000.
We will hear from the state.
Your Honor, she was uncooperative with the interview process and was inebriated to the point of having urinated on herself. I think that the fact that it's a second DUI and her license was suspended from the first DUI is a particular concern, and the state is asking for a $20,000 bond.
Is it a second DUI? I thought I saw
Sure,
that
she had a.
I thought I saw that it was a third DUI.
Correct, Your Honor. Her license was suspended from a DUI in 2023.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to set bond in the amount of $7,500. August 9th, I'm not August 9th, September 9th at 1:30 is your next court date. County Public Defender is appointed to represent you. Your
Your Honor, I apologize. What amount of bond did you impose?
7,500.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I didn't hear everything you said because. Yes. Oh, now what happened? Oh, great. Hello, what's your name?
Sean Dunbar.
You're Dunbar, you're charged with criminal damage and burglary in the second degree. We're gonna order no contact with the alleged victim, stay away from the incident location. No alcohol or drugs, no firearms or other weapons. And the state is recommending a $1,500 bond. We'll hear from the defense.
Your Honor, he's a 2 on the FTA and the NCA scale. He has no prior felony convictions, and he's a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. I would ask that the court proceed him to pretrial services.
All right, we'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, he had previously or has been living with his parents, and his mother indicates they're no longer able to provide support for him. He provided a false name to the police at the time of the incident, and then admitted to breaking multiple window screens to enter the home. He caused approximately $3,500 in damage, so the state is asking for a $1,500 bond.
We'll hear from, 1,500. It is September 9th at 1:30. And the public defender's appointed. You're excused.
Hubert?
Hello, what's your name?
Javon Hubert.
Okay, you've got several matters here, both felony and misdemeanors. Here's a warrant for your arrest out of Pima County Superior Court, listing charges of possession of burglary tools as well as burglary in the third degree, and listing a $1,500 bond. That is the bond that the state is recommending as well. We'll hear from the defense, and then we'll, after we make a decision on that, we'll get to the misdemeanors.
Your Honor, he has no prior felony convictions. He's also a lifelong resident of Tucson and has ties to the community. I'd ask you to set the bond at 1,000.
All right. We'll hear from the state.
Yes, Your Honor, the $1,500 bond is a request based on the significant failure to appear and the 4 out of 6 on the scales.
Okay, thank you. $1,500, September 5th, 1:30, public defender appointed. The misdemeanors are in Tucson City Court. You were cited on July 29th for theft, and you failed to appear on that case on your court date of August 11th. And you were cited today for possession of drug paraphernalia. So We're gonna enter not guilty pleas. Don't have contact with the alleged victims, don't return to the incident location, don't possess any alcohol or illegal drugs. I will note that you are being held on the felony that we just did. I'm releasing you on these misdemeanor cases. Nonetheless, I'm still appointing the city public defender to represent you. And we're gonna set a non-transport review. October 31st. At 9 a.m. Non-transport means your attorney will be, your city public defender will be in city court representing you. You are not going to be transported. If you're released on the felony before that date, you can get yourself to court October 31st at 9. City court. You're excused. Hello, what is your name?
Haley Macintosh.
Ms. Macintosh, you have both felony and misdemeanor cases. Felony wise, you are charged with organized retail theft, possession, manufacture, delivery, and advertisement of drug paraphernalia. We're gonna order no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or other weapons, don't have contact with any alleged victims, and do not return to any Walmart or Circle K store. The state is recommending a $1,500 bond. We'll hear from the defense.
Your Honor, she has no prior felony conviction. She is a lifelong resident of Tucson and has ties to the community. She's also unemployed and doesn't have money to post bond. I'd ask that the court consider releasing her based on the lack of felony history. If the court intends to impose a bond, I'd ask that it be 1,000.
We'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, the $1,500 bond is based on the significant FTA history and for that reason alone.
Okay, thank you. 1,500, September 9th, 1:30, county public defender appointed. And speaking of significant failure to appear history, you've got cases in Tucson City Court. From June of 2019, you were charged with disorderly conduct and criminal damage, and you failed to appear in court. The last time being, it looks like last week. Well, 10 days ago. All right. 2021, May, you were charged with trespassing. You failed to appear on that matter as well. April 2022, you're charged with shoplifting and you failed to appear on that matter. May of 2023 drug paraphernalia, failed to appear on that matter. You have not been previously seen on a drug paraphernalia from August 22nd of this year. We'll enter a not guilty plea on that. That same date, you were also charged with shoplifting. Not guilty on that. Don't go back to the incident locations, no contact with victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs. The city public defender is reappointed. And I'll note the felony holds $500 bond on the city court cases, and video review will be September 9th at 1:45. What date did I give her for the felony case? Okay, we need another video review date that conflicts.
September 12th.
September 12th at 1:45. October 16th, 10 o'clock, if you're out of custody. That's it. You're excused. Hello, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Esteban Rios.
Mr. Rios, you're charged with endangerment and with 2 counts of criminal damage. No order, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't drive without a valid driver's license. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. No firearms or other weapons. Don't have contact with the alleged victims. Stay away from the incident location. The state's recommending $20,000 bond. We'll hear from the defense.
Your Honor, he is a lifelong resident of Tucson who has ties to the community. He's a 2 on the FDA scale, so he does not have a significant failure to appear history, and he also has no prior felony convictions. I'd ask that you set the bond in this matter at $3,000.
We'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, the state's asking for a $20,000 bond. There was a single vehicle collision involved, and it ended up being approximately $6,000 in damage, but of significance is the fact that he crashed into a Suntram bus bench and pole. So the elevated concern is, had someone been sitting there, this could have been a much worse situation. Witnesses reported to have seen him driving particularly reckless, and signs and symptoms of impairment were noted when police made contact.
All right, thank you. I'm going to set bond in the amount of $10,000. September 9th, 1:30 is your court date, and the county public defender is appointed to represent you. You're excused.
Sorry. Go back to that bit.
Did he have a misdemeanor DUI? Oh. Hello, what's your name?
Cesar Soto.
Yeah.
Season.
Got it. You're charged with unlawful flight from pursuing law enforcement vehicle. And we're gonna order no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or other weapons, do not commit any acts of domestic violence. And the state's recommending a $1,500 bond. And after we get done with this, there's I guess this is a related misdemeanor case. We'll hear from the defense.
He's 18 and he's in his last year of high school. He lives with his mom and dad, pretrial services, confirmed with the mother that he does live with them. He's a lifelong resident of Tucson and has ties to the community. He's a 1 on the FTA scale, and he has no prior felony convictions. I'd ask that the court release him to pretrial services.
And we'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, the state's asking for a $1,500 bond, and quite honestly, it's only that low because of his age. He's already demonstrated that he will not comply with laws by stopping. He wouldn't stop for police vehicles. He actively taunted the officers by flipping them off while he was attempting to flee from them. And all of this was happening while he was committing a domestic violence assault. So I think a $1,500 bond is appropriate in light of all of the facts.
All right, thank you. Bond is set in the amount of $1,500. September 9th, 1:30. The county public defender is appointed. As to the misdemeanor case in city court, the charges are domestic violence assault with injury and domestic violence disorderly conduct fighting. And let's see. Okay, don't commit any acts of domestic violence, don't possess any firearms or other weapons, no alcohol or illegal drug. Do not have contact of any kind with the alleged victim, and stay away from her home and workplace if any, and don't go back to the location of the alleged incident.
When was the?
And bond is set at $1,500. The city public defender is appointed to represent you on the city court matters. Video review is September 10th at 1:30. If you are released prior to that date, that will remain your court date at city court, but you will be able and should be there in person. Okay. You're excused.
Was that the last one, Your Honor?
I believe it was.
Okay, may I be excused?
Yes. All the
Thank you. Have a wonderful holiday.